In the first LLMC Digital video we produced, we talk about browsing the collection. Now we're going to talk about searching. There are two main ways to search the collection. You can search the cataloging record, which is also known as the MARC record. It's not the full text, it's the cataloging data that has been applied by a librarian. Or you can search the full text. You can actually search the full text of these documents. It's a bit tricky. Sometimes it times out given the vast amount of information in the collection, the time of day you're searching, the search words you're searching. So searching the library record is a bit more foolproof than searching full text. We're not going to look at or talk about searching by citation. I don't really necessarily recommend it right now. For those of you getting started, it's probably better to find documents than to be very pinpoint and precise and say I'm looking for this specific document, because citation searching is fraught with difficulties. Citation searching, a lot of times the citations get mangled. Even though people think they've got the right citation, it's a bit off. It can be really tricky depending on who gives you the citation. So I'm going to focus on searching the library catalog and also searching the full text. So let's search the cataloging record. Here are my options: individual fields from the record, or I can search all of the fields in the library record. I'm going to search for war powers, if I can spell it right. Given what's going on in the world right now, probably a relevant search. And I've got 14 documents, 14 volumes, that have my terms in the cataloging record. You can see this first one has my terms in the title. Okay, it's a 3-page document. Here it is. And I'm going to show you the cataloging record. I know it's not exactly the most fascinating thing you could hope to look for, but this is a cataloging record, a MARC record, and you can see that these are the terms and phrases, whatever, assigned by the cataloger. This is what was searched, not the full text when I did a catalog search. Okay, 3-page document. I'm only looking at page 1. If I want to download the complete document, this is where I go over to the left-hand side to the navigation by page range, and I indicate I want to start with the acknowledgement through page 1, which is all 3 of the pages. And here they are. You can see all 3 pages here. When I click on the floppy disk icon to save it, in this case to open it in Adobe, again you can see 3 pages. Alright? Now, one thing to be aware of with this is that, let me go back to the title page, is that this text is actually indexed, even though these are images of documents. And this is how you get the full text. If you highlight a section, this little box over here pops up with OCR'd text. Okay? In this case, it's all in caps. So if I use Control-C or Command-C, if I'm on a Mac, to save it, and then Control-V or Command-V to paste it into a word processor, you know, I can change the case and deal with it. But it's been OCR'd, and which is a really nice feature. Now, I'm going to go back to the results page and show you that it's not always perfect. Here's one from 1963, and you can see that it is a typewritten document. Okay. Now, every once in a while, you'll pull up a document that's kind of tough when you go to look at it. I highlighted the text, and you can see in this box here, the OCR is not perfect. There's some oopsies, or a fair amount of oopsies. Not every document comes up well when you try to copy and paste from it based on the original condition of the document. In this case, the typewriter just doesn't get it done right now. We're not in a perfect world where OCR works perfectly every time. Okay? All right, so that is searching the catalog record. Now I'm going to go and search the full text. You go into Browse Collections, believe it or not, doesn't sound like what you're supposed to be doing, to search the full text. And right now I have the full text of U.S. government stuff highlighted. So I'm going to come down to the full text search box and type in National Security Agency, another newsworthy item. And I get 699 volumes. If you look at the one from 1956, from the beginning, okay, this is the index, and this is page 761, which the index points at. And here is the page in the statutes at large about the National Security Agency. I can make it bigger, whatever, but you get the idea. All right. Now, you can also have some issues with the pagination here. I want to do a quick, just show you one quick instance of that. Here is an index that indicates on page, whatever, let's find it here, National Security Agency, on page 850, there is restrictions on the number of positions and removal. If you go back, you don't see it on the list of hits, but if you are on the page, you can again go back to the page range and indicate that you want page 850 and get it that way. So there is some flexibility when you get a page that you want. If you don't see exactly what you want, you can fiddle with the page range and pull up the information that you're interested in. There it is. Okay, so this is a very interesting and useful archive of older legal materials, and once you get used to playing with it between the browse and the search, you'll find that you're able to find a lot of useful documents. And this is available to Jenkins members 24/7 from their desktops at home or in the office.